Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your daily oracle reading. Today I'll be working with the oracles from the Green Witches Oracle deck. And this is to help us tap into and embrace the wisdom and insights we gain from natural magic. Because as we know, nature is magical. And so let's begin and see what it is that we have from the Green Witches Oracle deck. And thank you for being here. And it's so good to spend time together and receive this message meant for you. And I'm just coming at these cards with an energy that I prayed about what it is that Sagittarius you need today. And this is what is coming in from the natural magic. Well, snow. Well, interesting, because we're leaving a time coming into the spring equinox of a time of moving into a growth of spring, of flowers. But the snow is what was behind all of that, where we've come from. That's where we were in this crystallized form. And no snowflake is ever alike another. So be your authentic self, a Sagittarius. And you might have needed in the recent past to rest and to contemplate. You're maybe coming out of a time of rest, but you will see this magical crystallizing, or something crystallizing from time of contemplation. And out of that, you're going to bring in this new soil. Well, the snow's melting, and then that soil is fertile, verdant. There is a lot of deep energies in this earth coming back to life, and it's stability and simplicity. After you rest and contemplate, you're going to come into a time of stability. Feeling stable in your body and in the land, wherever you are, what you touch in the earth, how you walk on the earth. There's going to be a simplicity. It's a gift to be simple. Yes. After you rested this winter, there was a lot of need for rest and contemplation. But now, as the new moon comes, you will be out in the earth. You're getting out your garden tools. You're ready to bring things to life again. There's a lot happening underneath the surface that you might not be able to see at this time, a Sagittarius, but it's coming in spring. Well, wow. It's that's where we are if you're in the northern hemisphere. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, you're going to be springing into a new season too. So trust that we're rebuilding, awakening, rebirth is coming in the spring. Because we're simplifying. We don't need all that confusion around us. We don't need all the excess, lawn mowers, leaf blowers. We just need this one trowel, this one digging instrument. We're digging down. We're planting the seeds. We're rebuilding and awakening, and there is a rebirth coming. Red tulips might be very important as a sign that you're on the right path, Sagittarius. And even if the rains come, be enjoying that moisture that are bringing birth to these new little seeds, birds in their nesting time. And what's coming is a fog. Okay. Well, yes, if there's rain, there can be fog. Obscurity, feeling lost. Well, it sounds like you're awakening. You're coming out of a phase where you've been resting and contemplating recently. But you're coming out of this fog. And we'll get more clarity, but you have been on a path out. You have the roadmap. It's lit for you now, you see? So the snow is melting, the fog is coming, but there is a sense of everything you need to be stable and to begin to nurture what you're growing. There's simplicity, and the spring is coming with beauty, rebuilding some a situation, renovating your home, rebuilding a relationship, but you're awakening to a rebirth. And it's coming with the energy of winter. Well, there was an end maybe in the early winter for you, a relationship. There's the cardinal. And you maybe had to walk it alone for the winter, and that's why we have this sense of snow. But now you're coming into this rebirth, this feeling of the cardinal, that red opening of your heart, coming out of the fog. And when you come out of the fog, it's going to be coming in the fall, this bounty, this harvest. You've got a lot of seasons that are being alluded to in time frames for you, a Sagittarius. But where you're going now, once you let go of the fog, come out of this obscurity of feeling lost and not on the right path, trust that you were just recharging and resting and contemplating, and now you're ready, like that cardinal, to shine, to show yourself, to come out of obscurity and hiding. And when you do, whatever you've been stabilizing is coming in with a lot of bounty and harvest in the fall. And it's coming with summer. Wow, well, you've got all of the seasons. So that's powerful. This is taking you through that whole journey from the winter, and then we have the spring, and then the fall, and then here we have the summer coming. So these are powerful year for you, a powerful season of change, Sagittarius. But there's expansion and growth coming for you in the summer. And that is what I have for you from the Green Witches Oracle deck. And now we're going to move into getting a message from the animal spirit. And thank you, spirit guides, for overseeing this reading for a Sagittarius. What is it that you need to know from the animal spirit deck? It's coming for Sagittarius. You came to this reading for this message. Camel. Well, patience and consistency. Well, that's what the 4 seasons shows us in nature, though that is the different stages of her growth. So you are going to be slow and steady, and there again is that energy of the moon with the snow. Let's see, slow and steady. And there is the moon, the crescent moon coming. So you're going to use that time of rest and contemplation to be patient and consistent. And then we have the energy of zebra, individuality and uniqueness. Well, the snowflake, there's no a snowflake that is alike. And the zebra and the snowflake have a similar patterns. So you're coming in to this time of showing your independence and your individuality. Be unique. And that is going to be important as you come into this sense of moving out of obscurity. Be unique. And it's coming with the turtle. Beautiful. You're swimming and dancing in the water with the turtle. That could be important. Maybe take a vacation where you can be around these amazing ancient turtles. And to know when you need protection, you have it. There's the moon again. So something is new, is beginning. Endurance and resilience are going to bring you all the way. And that's what the camel, it has a lot of endurance as well. And consistency. These are being required of you. The turtle and the energy of the camel could be important totem animals for you, Sagittarius. And then the final energy is the bear. Just this darling, healing and nurturing. There could be this energy of just playfulness, children, doing things that are really fun, that you have a lot of lightness in, just enjoying your own inner beauty. So healing and nurturing yourself, being patient with that, coming into simplicity, moving out of feeling lost and obscure by getting in touch with the bear. I could imagine a bear living in this forest in the snow, and you're coming out of hibernation. And that is what I have for you from the animal spirit. And Sagittarius, we're going to now be working with the metaphysical cannabis deck. And this is going to bring us some energy from the magic of plants and the energy around the mysterious metaphysical world of plants. And this is what I have for you today, Sagittarius. And thank you again for being present to this reading that's meant for you. And what is coming is the energy of sorcery, revolution. Well, they say you want a revolution. Yes, we are the Aquarius. We lead that way. But you are coming in, Sagittarius. There's something that you want to light up. You want to expose. There's the stars and the moon. You are shining. You want to revolt, revolution, to come into your own zebra, your own uniqueness. You're going to come into that, but also you're coming into a time where you are going out of obscurity and finding a new path, an ending coming, so there can be a recharging. And when you do that, there's a revolution. We see with all of the seasons a revolution of the earth itself toward a new kind of energy, a new vision. And the vision's coming with going for the essence. This is also a card of just knowing with simplicity what's going to work, what's stable. She's very stable. And she uses what she has. So there is a stability, simplicity coming to you from the essence. Look for the essence. Look for expansion and growth, but also what is essential in this process, because what will come is resurrection. Well, look at this wreath of victory, of triumph. Triumph over the dead, over maybe something that had come to an end in your life, a dead end relationship, or just a dead end, a feeling that this life is not the one I want to live. And you went after your purpose, and you're now just dancing. You're in your energy. You're just feeling your body and just letting it go. Move in whatever way you want. Be yourself. Be authentic. Sagittarius, it's time. And it's going to bring you into a revolution that's going to bring you into a revelation and a resurrection, into a whole new life. So something is changing. It's definitely going to bring in something of an awakening and a rebirth. And this is in spring. So be looking out for the red tulip, something very passionate. And also alchemy. Well, there are choices to be made. There are many directions to go in. There are different elements to use. Do you want to use this vessel or this one? You're mixing and blending different parts of yourself. So you're also, it seems like there's something connected to your hands, to working with your hands, that's going to bring you expansion and growth. Something in the metaphysical realm as well. But you're resurrecting some part of yourself. It's a rebirth. And it's coming with silence. Maybe you need to go on a silent retreat, or just spend time for a moment every day with no social media or TV or radio or a phone or music. Just quiet, just silence. And go into silence in your own mind. This is deep, deep meditation, but silence. And silence your ongoing chatter, that monkey mind, and find that peace. And that's what you're going to resurrect into, because you've got this amazing, the equalizer. And this is your highest self. And it's just like illuminating, melting liquid gold. But you're illuminating something new about yourself. And it's the higher self that's coming in for you. And it's going to guide the way. And that is a powerful reading for you today, Sagittarius, oracle reading meant to find you. So trust that you've got all the seasons and you're expanding and resurrection, but it's important to be silent, to go inward, to stabilize. There's a moment of healing and nurturing yourself through contemplation and rest. And then you're going to go for a revolution. You're going to take action because there are choices to be made now. And the choices are going to take you out of obscurity on a new path where you're not feeling lost, but you're feeling found. You're feeling your essence, that snowflake, that individual, unique zebra energy. And you've got that energy of the bear to nurture and heal you through times of needing to trust in that turtle energy, endurance, resilience. You're keeping on going. You got the camel that's going to carry you through the desert into the oasis of resurrection. And there's where you're going, a Sagittarius. This message is going to help you. Be on the lookout for this sign of this higher self in whatever form it's taking. It's going to be a sudden illumination around an object, and you're going to know you're right there with your true self. And so it is, and sending you love, Sagittarius. Thank you for being present, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know where you're watching this from, and sending you love. Bye-bye.